Na kwani watu wengine?
Wacha tuone wanatakuwa wako. Ndio hii. Ndio na vizuri sasa.
Get them pieces on my youth.
Apa? Kayak dia punya apa?
Ini wait. That's it.
Malam itu belum nonton.
Wait.
Baga flow ini.
Pada nama masih kita tantang. Ini lagi orang geranya ndai kan bagus mungkin kan.
Kalau kita nak ke pulau Trian, nak ke dalam aja begini ni kita.
Baga flow ini.
Pada nama masih kita tantang. Ini lagi orang geranya ndai kan bagus mungkin kan.
Kalau kita nak ke pulau Trian, nak ke dalam aja begini ni kita. Masih kuat som begini. Sekarang ni geranya mai tai.
Bagaimana sesuatu ini begitu. Una hiyo.
Na ule kundoki mask, kunda mask na bega mesa, na rai spray ake, na juta keti ni wedi, na bega mesa ala kle. Ala.
Ayah. Ejang kok.
Jangan malam gerai air film, na bu online. Yeso ni sibu. Na gijo.
Lagi ke lagi.
Pero.
Boleh pasang mah? Ini saja.
Ya.
Anak tu nak pergi ke kisah sendiri.
Ya, yo, naik berapa yo salah. Sibu.
Ya.
Sibu.
Sola. Ada dulu.
Porque ele não vai ter nada. Ela inclusive tudo muito bem tudo.
Baga flow ini.
Pada nama masih kita tantang. Ini lagi orang geranya ndai kan bagus mungkin kan.
We are enjoying it here very much because it's quiet, so I definitely recommend other people when you have the chance now to come to the MaasaiMara because it's very quiet, so it's especially good for domestic tourism. Many people that I know from Nairobi left the country and went back to Europe and the US, and we decided to stay in Kenya, and actually it's working out very well for us. We are enjoying the beautiful nature of the MaasaiMara here, We see a lot of animals because there's not a lot of foreigners around. So we have actually the best time ever in the MaasaiMara.
We want to go on this roof, on that.
Nee, die mag juist dus die hele tas kan wel. This bag can go in the middle. Yeah, because it's.
I like.
Heb je wel gesanitized?
Ja. En jij?
Heb je wel gesanitized, jongens?
Ja.
Is het koud in de...
Nee hoor.
Zo, hé, wat is hier nou gebeurd?
Wat is er dan?
Dit.
Everybody?
Sim.
Ik heb al gespreid.
We already used it there.
Yeah.
But this is again.
Yeah.
Is het gonna hurt?
Right.
And this is the first time in my life I see us crossing. Can you imagine? Look at the colour of them really, and it's the first time. So, we are from Kenya. How has COVID affected us? Gosh, it's affected the tourism industry. Big time, big time. You know, in Shimoni we have big game fishing, we have dolphin safaris. This time of the year we've got whales. Wageni kwapi? Hakuna. And it really is affecting. And then you go to Diani, you know, 70% of the people in Diani depend on tourism. 80% if you've got the Mamamboga and we're all suffering big time. So I hope this COVID goes away soon. I think the Kenya government is doing their best to contain it, but you know what?
It's up to the people, actually. People should be more careful.
Yeah, people should be more
They become
careful.
very careless.
We've all become careless. So yeah, so we just hope that it doesn't become a real disease, a real problem in Kenya, because we can't afford it. We can't afford it. So
The County of Narok has also embarked on measures to rejuvenate the tourism sector, in particular the reopening of the MaasaiMara Game Reserve and a new and stringent health and public safety regime. As you all know, tourism is a critical contributor to the economic well-being of our county. A city is a major economic engine to the overall Kenyan economy. The tourism industry has been the worst affected of all the major economic sectors due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This has greatly affected the economy of Narok County, with virtually all lodges, all hotels and camps in the Mara either temporarily closed down or retaining only skeletal staff to maintain the facilities. The negative impact of the prolonged downturn of tourism has been so devastating and unprecedented that for the first time ever, the great migration of the wildebeest from the Serengeti into the Mara is happening as we speak without the usual hordes of tourists, recording to the eighth great modern wonder of the world. Eighth wonder of the world. In line with the phased reopening of the economy, the county government of Narok has embarked on concerted measures to rejuvenate our tourism sector, and in particular to reopen the MaasaiMara Game Reserve for business. In that regard, we have instituted strict measures to ensure that all facilities in the Mara adhere to international standard of public health safety as per condition to resumption of business. Among the measures we have put in place include the following. 1. COVID-19 testing of all employees of tourism facilities in the Mara. As of today, 314 employees of various facilities have been tested, and the processing will continue until all service providers in the Mara are tested. 2. All tourist facilities in the game reserve and its environments are undergoing public health and tourism standard inspection as a condition to resumption of business. The inspection are being undertaken by 2 teams of our health and tourism departments in conformity with the tourism and hospitality health, safety and hygiene protocols that were recently released by the National Tourism and Hospitality Task Force under the guidance of the CS Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife. As of today, 7 tourism facilities in the Mara have received permits to resume business after successfully undergoing the inspection. These are 1, Maraporini Camp, Naboisho Camp, Ashinil Camp, Olseki Camp, Zebra Plains Camp, Little Governors Camp, and Mara Serena Camp. The county government of Narok has also set up public health screening points in all the 8 major gates into the MaasaiMara. All visitors and employees entering or leaving the park are being screened accordingly. We are also setting up a meeting with all the stakeholders in the MaasaiMara Game Reserve so that we agree on how we are going to ensure that all the staff in the game reserve are tested before any of the facility will be open. And finally, while the phased reopening of the economy has provided much needed relief to the economy, it has also inevitably increased the risk of COVID-19 contagion in the Narok and other counties in the country. As a county, we are also aware that the reopening of the economy constitutes an added burden of duty to all our healthcare workers, particularly those handling confirmed cases of infection. The situation has become all the more critical since our county recorded its first case of infection on 30th June 2020. As of this morning, our county has recorded 38 cases of confirmed COVID-19 patients, of which 29 have fully recovered. All the cases have been traced and cared for by our medical personnel at the Narok Hospital. I think it's important to note here that